check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. For check it. For check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level, for check it. For check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre Dudu Nani Tina Kamu Quantin, Ting Akotonio Mabiguya shop, so being na ofako, and no so yasel for fro. Oh, so to Fako Sikas, one in Impatable, and Nasa Achimota La Paz, Cosin Sawam. Jimmy Dale is your one stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, Inyani, and Nasa Adibia Wopebia. So, Koton Quadia and your baby also to a Jimmy Dale. You can look at Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto. All call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
Yes, September to remember. Abeka Group of Companies and Sammy Flex TV presents September to Remember Dubai Tour with Sammy Flex. Dubai. Who was up tour most of the interesting places be a Dubai. Sunset Desert Safari, Dubai Free, Atlantis Water Park, Dubai City Tour, Yacht Party because now for your sanso a party in the club. And to tell a friend says September to Remember Dubai Tour with Sammy Flex from the 28th of September to 4th October 2022. For reservation, friend 0243 514 732 and now friend +971 55 949 4061. September to Remember Dubai Tour with Sammy Flex birthday. Come, let's go. Dubai. Proudly sponsored by Sankofa Restaurant. Taste Africa.
Well, it is a Friday evening here in Ghana, and I want to believe around the world it is Friday. Though some people might be ahead of us, some people are enjoying the next day, and others are also doing other things. But here in Ghana, it is a Friday evening, and right after today's show, we have some events to do. We will be going to Sugarlord's Experience Concert. The train is landing today at Noir Lounge here in Accra, East Legon, to be specific, former Kiki B's restaurant. So right after today's show, that is where boys are going to gather to say thank you to the Most High God for protecting us and giving us energy to do what we have done throughout the week. Derek Money will be there. Yeah, Derek Money will be there. He will be the associate pastor's assistant today. And Derek, what about there?
Brasa maybe be actually come.
Yes, Ubenyesika. Ubeto cars, mansions. Ubetimia to a month for coin the Kroben on Timin Koda Hotel Cassia, Anum and Sapapa. They go an entity, Janino. And yet they go an entity, Anum Sapapa. Na Ubelusi, Uberima. Entimi, Enginaso. But Sikana Woodintino, over Angelina Jolie Grover. In fact, Obabi and who we has in Biafra because cash no enter. I see the other help.
Brasa me. Mami bi kasim bi. Emra na ne ba baywa any sugar daddy be trimpena. O say be me yan ne trimpena die. Wo beti do. E so nte de. Obati do and then you wanum wanum dane de obedi de but until the enti I don't the day no wa obetena se ho se wanum nko an de ne fa na fe de wo ho no ye de ye ne den brasa me to be honest with you me de se menye sika dan ma na se me be ma be free mu dia menti ase ka me be ma nyina so yeah, na ahotremra. Metimi alobi.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm very all right.
Oberi manyina so. O sorry anapa na akotemrem keke na. Na ohotina de obedimpo.
Brasa me.
Na nim say come grant me ma onya Richie.
Basa me enye so komkra team na enya erection. Say eye sika dodro no na woka. But one thing is say me normal life me live me ko ba up and down. But me lose we no we na eye sika puduo na da so de. But me lose we no. Basa me say me wo me kakra bi I can lobby to get something. Now one thing poni say ukonya maami bi a wa pa 1 year. Wow, you know, is
that where you're no. But you can't also put your livelihood on Mami B.
What but to be honest with you,
Mami B could be there for you today.
But ukonya Mami Bia and now say ukonya lady Bia or one who say like when yan who we did that. There are so many ladies on the streets that they are already satisfied with what they are having or what they have. But they need that thing. That's a sex in marriage.
As a man, you wake up looking for a lady. No, like as a man, you wake up looking for other ladies who have gotten wealth and you take advantage.
That's a man. Yes, I am a person. But the thing is, ye movie on ye kono. Say ye mema, ye share ma, ye ni ma dinko ye date bi ni ye. Which miss you, which means say, we who say what date ya, any mema share, but power na woman no. Oh man orgasm because you belong to the powder nation. A man is ana wahu na tense nyina wo so wahu ba bia be fa bia no oso ano pot take up you when
bi asema kan wanya bi
oh me nya bi de oh me but I can say
after all these years of powder nation
as a president of powder nation
and I hope say oh that's me hope say me but me nya bi ana say me nya bi kra na me nya ne sa
I say when you join the one go
pete what does it normal until that's me to be honest me nya ne pete no but normal but to be honest with you if you put money here and you put this thing here I'll go here and push the money somewhere.
Wow. Chemo, that now soon here. Let me pick your opinion on this.
No, Kasan, what did you do?
Come on.
Chemo boy. Social pressure. Chemo. Chemo, you did the overcome.
You are sika 8 million nema p.
Yes.
In
fact, it is biblical.
Oh, biblical.
Money answers all things. Bible and you be every move. One got some things.
Yes.
I say all things.
Yes. Indeed, like we are
about to and I say,
on said the yes, canon as if a member baby wants to satisfy the women, but no woman is a lot of women don't get that satisfaction till they die. A lot of them, and they still live with men. And you know, also so better that who to say, Unyes kana okote wa or baby abe empel and no baby abeja. It's not true. You maybe or mote mema or munya orgasm that but they are still there. In fact, a lot of them. So orgasm wouldn't be an issue for them.
No, a lot of them.
A lot of them.
Few.
And
That's I few. We 100% and all kind of 5%.
Boys there,
100%.
Yes.
We are 5%.
Now only now, only yes, our calculation. Minimum boy.
So what I'm saying is sika apart from even getting a woman to follow you or getting a woman of your choice, you know, sometimes not even about the sex you have with them. It's about the status you get. A man may be or baby dinner because of a status. So baby the wife knew like that kind of thing open. And this our bear man say, oh, come over dinner cry and fun. Status no open. Sika no the bear near my baby. So maybe I want me any or rain salmon there will be other there will be other options apart from sex. And you know, Bema or Ben Adjust or then Bema or discount or consider other options of making himself happy. So me money can do a lot of things apart from sex. If you choose sex, it's only sex and nothing else. But money will have a lot of options. So going for the money.
Let's even do this calculation. When it comes to the frequency of the sex you would have, and what money can be used to do. The frequency for these two, a pimple.
Money way.
Because I know we can means you not mean can. Enu days be like starting money crowd.
But
the money is running.
That's the money is running.
Arguments no more man to say people or naturally people are not accepting say sikaye.
Mensah you see the sika.
Now there are options.
But you have a deal in third one. But the point you are making, the argument is that says obi tenase and take decision say
really
say oye normal o oye ojuma kakra otimi third one. So oye then so oye hwana or no person be oye to say despite into the court. Despite the fact that the court it's on the court say kwa jisikedo no abeye to say despite. But obeye to say despite now abeye to say no. Despite no ni be pie bi oba Islegon for club for no executive club for no but omu pie omu be fam omu ba ko di omu untimi ko di oba bia oba fa ne bia. That is the disadvantage we are talking about.
Nana say sa na ye argument ne there and there will be no argument because obi okra na enye die. And so we choosing the peace than to go for money. And into the argument, you bet me, I say your money here. No, I say direct to say choose money to survive or choose sex to hustle. That's it. Because why name is idea?
No. The day we were making the argument, suppose now money argument.
And yes, argument in them family because on choose sex.
Wait, we all can't say from. Now near video. If you want to do this particular discussion, then we will take Chemo's one. Say you go for sex, you go for sex and hustle, or you go for enjoyment without sex. And it sets well. Wait. Let me use that. Me am it. Tell me honchime. Menya de medi. But me nya so mroso. It me no sa no baby. It me nothing push me to go for sex.
Yes, but you will be so no so to say wo. Oh no so ne die so no so be opese yet to say despite. Ana Kennedy Japan no. Or rera baby de ne ho akwaje. You are not considering that factor.
I know.
Oh, consider obi to say Sammy flex. Or kwakwa jisi dro. But come on the o person o koto Bugatti ebe show off for social media nti. O person o ko frɛ Hajia Bintu ebe tena o car front nti. E na akwa bet o de o kote ne kwaje na akwa Hajia Bintu bet Hajia Bintu no ntimi ndi no obi medi no.
No bedi no na wo say ska.
Oba na we mia.
Oh, argument in the course I will not go to the other side because I know beyond Sikanya crowd to me scammer because pressure near the idea of so if that's the case there, I will not go for the money.
But that is the man's understanding.
But and yes, I never call there. It should be either this or that. But how can I say, oh yeah, me normal? Say. Me now so renka say e dey na me di.
Yeah.
So I didn't think I mean for me cutting sika do abra. Even at this stage, you know, I will get something to eat and get something to chop as well.
Unya ni nyina me No. So we are looking at the extreme case. Yes. And that is where we can have an argument.
Now if you take it there, then we also change our position.
Exactly.
Okay. So when you take it there, so when you take it there,
let me take you to the extreme. I will go for money.
But you can't reality say honey had na me tia me live okay. Me son of pan me medi
but wait guys, you see the man's argument. The only time a majority bet me take a decision and kind of live in
Brasa maybe wom.
No, but I said majority. I said majority.
Obi fi abrochi na ba me ma ko abrochi.
Obi abrochi ba dey ba for this kid.
Na ayo so ne kwa.
What tra Canada sa so many years
ago. Na me ko abrochi na ba Ghana ba say na be fam ba.
Go this kid ro.
Me nya.
Anyways, se see dey almost say onyana no e dey there. On beton powder no. Now we know where they start. Also, Yana no head in there on the top powder. Yes, Hona, yes. Say, oh, chill, tell a upman pim. Now, oh, the idea to us, eh? Oh, they cock of any. And the heading. Why not be Yan? I've been Yan.
Wouldn't have you crying?
Yeah, you're fancy one. Let me say thanks to my people bringing the hit as early as possible on a Friday evening. You know how we do it. Yeah, Digital Rasta, Currencies on camera, Richie Flex, editor, director of the show, Emmanuel Fowila, PG producer, and Gideon Nilamtesin is also our creative director. And I know you are also there enjoying what we do here. Thanks. And God bless you every day for being a part of it. I know it has been a fantastic week, enjoying all our content, beautiful stuff we put out here on Sammy Flex TV. Thanks for being a part of it. Now, you've heard the voices. If it is your first time here, then the man at the extreme end, the man in yellow, is called Intim Dodo Solomon. You can also call him Chemo. He is our online manager here. He's a digital content strategist. And the man in the middle in black, yeah, he is in his church uniform. When you see him in his church uniform like this, then you should know that the anointing will flow. When I say anointing flow, his name is Derek Money. Derek Money is also into events. He is a journalist, a public relations person, and he's also an event person as well. Here on Showbiz Daily, he joins us as our pundit. And also to Nana Reagan, the man at my immediate left. He is Beef Nation president. He is a journalist, promoter, talent manager, and an event person. My name is Sammy Flex, and I know you are also there doing what God has given you to do, making life out of it and not selling your manhood for money. And Sophie is in the news. We talk about her. Yesterday, there was something called Ghana Entertainment Industry Night. In fact, I never heard about it. I think it was Links Entertainment organized. And when it comes to Links Entertainment organized, they work with their books. If you are not in their books, you are not part of their industry. So I think that is how come I never heard, because it was later, whilst I was on bed around 1 a.m., then I was surfing through online, seeing what had happened in the day. Then I saw some updates coming from some people. I said, oh, okay, then that's fine. That's fine. And Stonebwoy and Aisha, they are also in the news. They have actually activated their thing, and people are making issues out of it. We will also be looking at one angle. But then let's start with Anne Sophie, that is former French ambassador to Ghana. She's put out a tweet, and the tweet is creating controversies, having diverse opinions online. Man for didi honkomo. ABC say, I'm so okay. My family board ne so board ne the amount for annual mason. Ebimuso annual manon eba become a month for tea. So Director Richie Flex, give me the tweet on the screen. Let me see what I can do with the tweet. Just give me the tweet on the screen, and let me see what I can do with the tweet. So after Anne Sophie had served doing her last party and all that, and she moved out of Ghana finally. Her first encounter in France, she has shared it with us. Now this is how it happened. She said she landed in Paris, or some people say Paris. Freda Pia, what is the correct way of saying it? Is it Paris or Paris? Whichever way. Then she said when she landed in Paris, she had 12 suitcases. And she asked, can someone help me, please? And the luggage service, those who are maybe at the airport arrival or something, they said, oh, you should have ordered online. Before you boarded the plane, you should have ordered online that you are coming with 12 suitcases, and that the moment you land, you would need support. Then they will bring their vehicles, park at the right place, and wallet your bags into them. So she said when she said that in France, she said you should have ordered online. So they did not mind her, they did not mind her. So she had to carry all 12 suitcases by herself alone to her car. But in another case, She said while she was in Ghana, if she lands at the airport and she said, I have 12 suitcases, before she would even say, can someone help me? No, all the suitcases, they are gone into her car. They are gone. Like, she will not finish talking. No, then they are gone. They are gone. Then he said, oh, okay, thank you guys. Then they are gone. He says, all cases are in the car before you are done asking. When she put out this, I saw some bloggers also sharing. Okay, so there's another one, but Richie, let's leave this one out for now. It will come and confuse us. So let's pay attention to the first one we are doing. This one, the other one was about taxi and how we manage our time. She said here, you call for Uber. Uber will tell you, I'm now coming. And when you go to France, you call Uber, and Uber says, I've been here 5 minutes. You did not come. I'm gone. So time there, and we are legends in that area. The time factor there, we are legends in that area. So don't let us get it. But let's talk about this. I have seen some people saying, oh, slavery agenda continues. Others are also saying, oh, it is because Ghana is a hospitable country, or Ghana is known for hospitality. So some of these things are nice here, but elsewhere it is not like that. And those who are saying, oh, it's slavery, now no one can hold Brenia, now you home po some of Bruni to say they. How do we solve this? And I would want to start with Derek Money. Derek,
that's how we.
What follow scenarios near there? Okay, if say slavery agenda and now say a luta continua, and they be say, oh, Ghana is a hospitable country. The India, yes, na obje won saying na me question be bring so bisa other France or ambassador ye hu like because na person bisa the doors me ntia ase
that's me. Do you see the reason why we are poor and we continue to be poor?
Headline. Okay. The reason why we are poor
and we continue to
why?
Be poor. That's I mean. When say or say Odu France no or ambassador.
I mean no.
Naka petrol convo esi ho.
Ghana o nkai cast bear 5.
Esi ho no modu na ya push.
You know air conditioner. Drivers team sisu. Be ko asensu afasie. Ko asisu ache.
V8 be ni ho because ambassador neighbor. But
okay,
ya kire wo say equality before the law. You not spend money unnecessarily. Internet say order online.
What's that number?
Yes.
You should have ordered online.
Who ambassador? You say order online. Into order online, you pay.
Of course.
To the economy.
Yes.
Can you come tax bebem to the economy?
That's true.
But here you spend the country's money, the nation's money, taxpayers' money. You spend it. What I say? That's why you continue to be poor. Your children say you, although you are an ambassador, but you would have known better. You only so kita 12 luggages out there, ban you order online. Na Uber nis you oba na no answer na magum. We ambassador, you are same person as onipa no Uber no. And you always know sika e was say almost spend bebre no almost crash no. And there's money always in the system, in the economy. Yeah, to sika ngusa. So they treat people. Until now, who your friend say Emmanuel Macron or dressing or bar out so as an ordinary person, but to a president.
I'm saying, be me who need pictures.
Oh, for an ordinary person, but a president of France. That is how economy no, especially African economy no, ejijano. Because you see, say even just a member of parliament, look at the convoy. Just an ordinary member of parliament, MC, assemblyman put the star motor in the name. How assemblyman? How? Yes, Siska. Into no post no posting. There are so many angles. I better few more. Yeah. So many angles. Or maybe fun hospitality. But one thing when they say Ghana hani wa yemie. Na saya yemie no ene dia ohaw ahokere ne ohia ebreye no. Ye do ahoho or one about you be so new so meanwhile we are treating ourselves in a bad way. Yen yanka se hono. Mami ba no she has experienced so much. Experience the when you be owura baabi a already we am respecting no owura baabi na so ko already we a congo edi amanfo achi na odidi o machi no mo otimi trans no adwen ho menim ni trim do but otimi dey say hey these people are living lavishly but they say they don't have money.
No do one day pay our fedo. One day.
Yes. Oba ha we pamper hair ye tam ne soa.
I'm just say well I don't know.
But okobi won ya fa the normal order online enya sa de ya.
Life will change for her.
Change. He say na me so ne so ha no. Unya ne sa ho. Enti brasame e was say your economy no your penifo ne structure things very well because ya hwe ye ne ekoso ye niema saa na we are draining the economy. Enti ne man peniti mi ko UK no akofa first chartered flight de aba no. Eye omani sika na wo say no no. Excuse me to use the word say no. Because there are flights all over. Even even po say sika na wo say no ho no you can invest into the Ghana Airways to bring it back. Senya ka wu tukwan a kedo beko na sande waba. We have all these there. They don't pay attention. And so if you benya so many experience, ne tweet you see you. Obe say John Benjamin no. E o ma no atoba kwatum. E o ma no atoba kwatum. E o ma no atoba kwatum. Name obe experience no. Obe pushing one after the other, one after the other. E ho na ebe hu say ne experience no nyan no. Oni ye share. But wa dwimu da ho no ana be hu ni peso kire. But often in normal under normal circumstances, you not get meaning exactly to whatever she's putting across. But I mean, your economy no buy no, you see in Kosovo, Omjene Kakra, answer the man in Kosovo. No, I know
you were not there.
I wasn't there. I stand to be corrected. But a man in Kosovo, or the economy. All these are certain things or buying or experiencing in there who say these people are living lavishly, but they always complain about hardship. Meanwhile, so much to hash a friends living lavishly no so almost standard of living, you know, a better normal, ama they will not complain always. Because that's I mean complaints no door so because you're penny for one thing prime person sign is also say a brown person mo convincing Ghanaians. Convincing MIG 11 tumuno, what me a town hall meeting. I always say this. More yet town hall meeting with me the bear 48 V8 boof free fuel. From here to Kofodia, from here to Takrade. Whilst I come to me, after the friend said VIP Bako, near load MPC in Elgum, full Bako in Deco. But V8 will be able to load full tank, 48 V8.
I'm the cheat nectar.
What I say, 48 V8. Whilst I can, friend said VIP, when executive one Bako, I come in Elgum, now more the car, and your tank Bako pen echo. Look at how we are spending money in our system. Brasame, it's about time. I mean, Okodu hon obie yani. Inti I open an oil no obie yani. O si enye sei.
O kan kasakwa.
O kan kasakwa inti enye sei. Ni ye hu sane ya betimi manage economy no. Ama ne ma toye because a whole ambassador ba. Ya che ne se wan oda online. Ghana ha ko ka sesi ho.
Nana Regan will continue from where Derek Money ended. Nana yenti we na. What do you have to say?
Brasame, the moment is just an experience from two different environments, which is, no, maybe if in me, I will just attribute everything to morals, because maybe I'm missing a woman. In fact, so be my if you do move and look at a politician back, no way in Shannon and Jia, while my meeting shall know a boss to while mammy or say, the neighbor and mammy. If you do move back with Dija, one quanquage, now mammy a boss straw. Umwadie nti ye de atete nti unni na wo sadness o mihia panimu bi na o yese an ho kire na o kwan bi so na menye e bia ndey no based on nyama bi abeba nti no people are forgotten but ye ndey we atete no hu pushia panimu na ne ho kire na so kita nyama bebira bibi we na bibi ena wonya whether there are systems that are lost to say oh, I was say obuki online. I was so yes in one own drains our systems in this idea. For instance, cry or conscience beating be buffer. Hey, we share penny more or no kitanya mouse be we or conscience no be. Into yen entity and no one of the bed can boom our hospitality no one. yes, it is true that if Yankas Hanum Sank, yes, yeah, well, Yashisha Yamana standard, Yamabi, Mrebi, Juma, or airport, near they said they were France now. And of course, if you could do Hanoma, say, or Honum no few about when booking. I bet catch and say, maybe you might get even immigration officer. I'm not just so when booking online, you know, you'll be so I will not blame the fans, even though or not I understand the person who put it out in the tweet, you know, putting Ghana flag and love emoji is to me the interpretation is that Ofili or Akuma Emma the way Ghana for a year sa nyama na treaties or no in that way.
And say because yes,
yes, say
Yasun na go nya sa Akuma ne man.
And she might not
because something I can say o Akuma Ghana. I'm not sure if you Ghana to na yi France one or don't obey Ghana.
Of course. Of course. But again, so my just say onim say Ghana ha no ebia yen develop it say France yen nyama bi onim. He is aware. And the thing is that yes, yenyan he be say France e be ka say ko dance na, but she is not enjoying that. Clearly in her tweet, she is not enjoying that thing. Onyanka, yes, the regulations should be there. Order online, but so why? Yeah, because apart from say yes, state laws necessary regulations say order online and stand ya boa no ye nipa. Unhu so unya watch 12 bucks. Unhu so unya so ye nipa like general say mami so no kakra. Na ye mpie emba obi hu say who sure boy be man na sure ba no ho ye fe na the car say bibia asi bibia obegusa wansa na wakakobwa. In fact, in our society, crapo, it will be a shame on every guy. I'll be pay, or drive it, or bar, or parking a car will be a bonnet, no way trim, and also like or be better, and that's what we say, or banner cause out to be in him now will be trim, or crap on who in him grassy mum. I was so offer help because of your bar. Sana any society, so aside say a bit in my loss, a bit in develop your do France, I say, or Danan from fa. One base, you know, when my friends and mom trolling, one base you on Mensah when your man called wow. Yes, we are also human beings. Sometimes we go a couple of minutes on Mensah France or dance and your immigration for never catch them. She's an ambassador, she knows. It is a one order, say you refer, say negligence, say then. Nipan ye Juma or your robots. Or so be doing all say, oh. Mammy so mammy bag to mammy so mammy piaka krama mammy yes krama those
not even knowing who she is.
Yes, those things are human way. I was say we should be able to
exhibit
and yes enti mra wo no munti no say won so obi e ho che so bi kwa ho hia mo kra I was say for the because wa anye there yeah say I was so especially in that situation just because she did not order for people to come and stand there and put a bag on trolley or whatever. I think that is the reason why she will put that flag and love there, because whether Ghana for will be or Munibio, you will still get it. And those who are going to take her back, only say never free. Only say on my pet tips be obi or back of so bag in the moment. Oh, my share Obama me $1 be another $2 be another $3.
Free ball gabesi airport. Nigeria ni be better yes. I don't know where my and rant here 4 5 now. Also na best why back. Yes, about a wheelchair.
And ya tete you. Oh no. Who is just who na tete? No. A survival mood man. On him say, oh, my man suffer pay mu na me so ni mu na okotana na kemu kro bet me 2 cedis 5 cedis ma me say me fan.
Oh, lappy mu man, me dey me na
so I na me understand na adwin mu no. Say bia me so shock na say Didn't I am you Guru boys and one up to na yes e bibi dey get akra na nkofo authority aban. Yes say DVL. Yeah cancel ama Guru boys who ye bibi a ye say passport office. Yes say fill the forms wo fie and conquer more be 400 500 Ghana or kwanchen no case of passport ama. People will fight the government. Obeka conclude who you na no aduane because of let's say who says I go to Juma no the aduane but and system na nka ye perfect and say obetimi kra tana office na wa type na Reagan may renew my passport bye we book appointment okoya wakakotwa picture the next 2 weeks wakodi book and I say the book no kra bre office otu baby that is the system nka na show but at the end of the day obi so and understanding na who yin yan say Ada ne ya mama nko gina dua bi ase na ma hu se Sammy Flex abe park ne car no me dwan akọ ne car no boss pacho ba be a license ana pacho be we ana pacho be say ana people will fight it. So I think that just two different environment experience and the woman is just loving what or experiencing what Ghana because like you saying who say because to no who say ya crocro ya what be one of course nobody will book you, nobody will even the president or control be creative bonus.
I think that was Germany, right?
No, France.
France
bonus. Emmanuel Macron.
Hey, Chamu and a 5 pound or something. When say France.
Yeah, I'm surprised people have issue with this tweet. I mean, this is a nice tweet. It's positive for Ghana also. She was trying to compare and contrast the behavior or cultural
of
differences.
Both countries.
That's why after this one, I think the Uber 1-2 came with the time issue. So she was trying to compare and contrast the difference in culture. And obviously, she was in love with our culture, the way she was treated here. And then that thing, I mean, I'm even surprised people are saying they are connecting it to slavery.
Yeah.
No. I mean, unless you don't know the history of slavery, there is you can't connect it to slavery. It's not fair and it's not right. People should not even think about that. Or unless you don't know our culture. In our culture, it's the basic thing that when you are growing up, you will be taught. Like we will tell you to take an elderly person's bag or load whatever without even the person asking. So growing up, we grew with it. We have heard this so many times. We have done it for our elders in our homes and all that. You even get it better when you are a new person coming to your home. The treatment is even special.
Yeah.
No cry the in so Benum cry will be
Oh, what about you?
Yeah. You cry the bed apart from where elderly person, you get special treatment when it comes to this. And even if you are a new person coming to a home, the way they will welcome you, the same treatment you will get. So in the case of Aunt Sophie, she got the two. Apart from the fact that they will consider her to be a woman, she was also an ambassador, which is a very huge portfolio when they consider her situation. So she will even get even extra service as we will give it to ordinary person. And so I'm surprised that people will connect this to slavery and all that. I mean, it's not cool for anybody to do that.
Think like that.
Yeah, not at all. Unless you don't know our culture or how we behave here. We may have negative side of it, fine. But in this case, she was trying to say that she enjoyed our culture kind of thing than what she is experiencing in her own country, France. So we should rather encourage her to bring out these kind of things so that people will see it and say that me too, I want to go and experience the same thing. Because apart from giving her, maybe packing her luggages and all that for free, she will buy something here. She will do other things that will also benefit her. And Sophie, for example, you say that the way they were people were treating her is more like a slavery kind of thing. But look at the other side. The things that she did for Ghana, that one to what will you call it? That's how it is. Based on the things that we did for her, I think she was willing and even ready to do more for Ghana as well. So treat people the way you want to be treated. Yes, and Ghana, this one is for us. So people who are saying negative things about it, I think they should revise their books and come again. This is positive instead of going the negative.
So like I was asking earlier, that in France, do they not know her position?
They know, but the culture issue there, with your position, they don't really give you extra treatment. But in our case, you get it. Like Manu was saying, convoy crab bear 20 crab is watching. And you know, there will be no need for you to order online when it comes to our culture. But for them, even some of I think in the Scandinavian countries, even the prime minister sometimes can come to work with a bicycle. Some of them can sit in the train and all that.
or Kwajuma or
bicycle.
bicycle.
Or Kwajuma or bicycle. So
the Prime Minister.
Prime Minister.
The first gentleman.
Of the land.
Not security for the chair now.
Maybe sometimes.
Oh, how?
Maybe on but on not take leading.
Submarine security.
Yes, but I'll be making an example of how they want to be, like they want the life to be, it should be as easy as possible. But in our case, if you are the leader, the treatment, even the ones that you don't want, they will take
they'll give it to you. But you enjoy it, it affects your followers also.
Yes. So I think people should not link it to slavery and all that. I remember when I was in school, Dakra secondary school assembly maker. That means basically major credit your consensus I had like first year students without me asking them anything. They will come and wake me up.
Like they want you to bath at all costs.
Senior member, like sometimes water difficult or it your well-being or you go there fetch it, come and bath and all that. I will be sleeping now. The ambassador, I mean doing so. The guy was serving me all right. So why? Because he wanted to get closer to me. He wanted me to teach him some certain things and all that. So that kind of service, you can't just come out.
Take it for granted. Yeah.
Yes, it's slavery and all that. So people should not be.
So Oko will crash a cry. How do you do 1 week or first 3 days?
Okay, the way they will treat you.
Would be 1 week in pound 1 week.
A mountain is
Okay. So, like I said, I told you my guys will come through with something, and I think this is clear. Yeah. When it was happening on Twitter, Mara was I'm saying, Africa, slavery mentality. We are still under the bond, and blah blah blah, boom boom boom.
She's sending a message.
They don't even know the history of slavery.
You need to understand the tweet in answer. You understand the need to be
Guys, thank you. Strongman has released a song called Goated, and some people think it is actually a response to Kaboom and Amrado. Have you guys all listened?
Yeah.
Sure.
Chemo, have you listened?
Yes.
Untie.
Catch
a producer don't catch them on the T one thing.
3 times.
On country. Oh, how? Because I think
first line.
Discussing tonight because two answer. Not because two answer. Yes, I'm here on your binka. And
no more.
Oh, me baby, I'm me who fly and I'm coming out to come crown.
Yes, I'm on my
okay, now TNT. Who fly then at catch up.
I think my position is a strong man on this serious. Yes.
Who fly?
Yes, me who fly now because listen me who you know. May the direction be a connection in now call response beef to Nyama ACC how Obe responded. All the maintain you know be me. Sana me assume you say Obe responded to Nkrofo bi mu nsem nkomodi bi e koso e wanyum yi mu.
And unti kan pardon.
Dabi meba. You don't have to wait.
I was a producer can say
Dabi.
Producer about that man.
Or send a short trailer.
Dabi.
Once
I make a chance on Shiramunti.
You don't have to wait to kill a vibe before you come. Time now, lyrical journey Amrado, Nyamane Kosono. People among to what Twitter now, Twitter. And they responded to and for being some more camera. You did not put out a flyer. Now they say and Yamafu for attention, cry actual and when Yamafu for this thing it's a net 100% so people might even pay attention to it. At a certain time, I think the time and into that make us only serious. He has gotten it wrong for me personally, in my opinion, to wait for everything to die off and for Amrado and lyrical journalists. I'm releasing Superman Grace.
They've moved on.
I'll move promote your money. And I'll be Sadi. Don't say, and then I make come beach or say, Sammy, a mistake be doing on me, Shatawale beef. And I am seeing the same thing from Strongman. I am seeing the exact same thing. Sa boss who may a penny man. The time I'll be why they said, or some me come on message no moon to be a penny. Na sa we nephew feeling now for the beti waka say I'm poor a penny moon bua there once I extra so a penny no. A chemu a few o'clock. They don't care. Right now, people are once and then last minute video home common and food. Do you think they will now go and sit down and go and listen to the goat and come and compare it to Amrado, Chibom, and what and bring that vibe again? No, this is Ghana. This is Ghana, nigga. You have to be. My man tweets no about boats in India. No timing, no understand time. Work with time. Who said time we have women this year, and who Juman, the Mamina Juman at this time. Time now women this year, when I was saying Maminian at this time. What can ya did the mouth for Kodoki Gabetina or no Koyat at rendition? Or Betana House Sunya say, a man for taking attention from high life music, and then. What now, man? Nyamaya normal and Kofo Dinko of fro. And now Kako release goated. Who will pay attention to you?
All right, so let me also do something with him before I move with him to the next guys. He also featured his daughter in the video. The daughter actually did the introduction, and I am also asking that with how beefs are done in Ghana, with how when someone wants to beef you, the person can go dirty and hit stray bullets or attack or fire stray bullets at some people who are not supposed to be hit, and bringing the 3-year-old girl Simona or say in it no akra no so be ka say oh daddy famo yanko dachi akra no is safe in that area.
Not at all. We have exposed the girl to Mama Kolana every Accra Zoo war.
What two when I do?
On this safe crowd. Right now, I just said, Wawa present here, Kolana to say, yes, of course, the ABCB, the member can be a monk. So, see, if somebody, if Amrado or anybody or Kaboom or anybody also wants to go the direction of family or ma, anyone I want to present it. Table,
I never dream beef on about me to say.
One of our presenters, because him say, Sankonoka on your BBC Nebia, Kaboom and Amrado crack through shot. We will get people who farm on that. And says, I'm only a beef father and on a lyrical journey Amrado. That was the excuse people were giving about the delay shots. Lyrical Joe was giving, said, only the parent a beef, be a delay. Even though that was a heavy punch to Amrado. That non-conformers were founding on it in their own opinions and understanding. And to obi one of our bana obi kwaye beef not in this you know or kobo ba already 3 years now. Of course, we will get a lot of people who will come at that. Yes, that person says, "Ah, now akwala no why then oh at this time we dey akwala na babe for the beef our name papa." But so who represent akwala na I say oh papa no why you ready for everything? Say akwala in fact one drain ba no. I see. Mistake one drain ba no, one drain ba no dash because akwala might grow up and see this thing and maybe the insult that will come with it and we might not agree to the that. At this point she's innocent. Onim the oil po. But betimi enye do 18 20 almost. In fact
kwara nko war from.
Dabi. Anka de only all the onene ma be ma soldier for mi bi am betimi put no ma bom ho ban ahye.
Now wafa
two now ujinenu now oto now the all the obana esun san ye
no so try the pay first
na make am nti e be twa ni ti anza na we say be twa ti twa.
Well, I think the language Nana Reagan is speaking is in showbiz terms, so not in reality. Don't take it literally before you make any mistake. Okay, so because Nana Reagan has not listened to the song, on Sammy Flex TV, we have introduced the lyrics review, courtesy Emmanuel for Lapiji. He's actually listened to the song, he's done the review and the reaction to the lyrics. So you can also watch it in your comfort on this same channel. It is a video you see before this particular video, so get to see it as early as possible and come back later and continue with your enjoyment of content here on Sammy Flex TV. So according to Lapiji, who reviewed the lyrics written in there, he tells us clearly that this is actually an attack song from Strongman to Amrado and Kaboom. there were some lines, and they are all in the video I'm talking about. There are some lines that he explained to us, meaning that Strongman replied to them in some various ways. My people have listened. I'm sure Derek Money and team, they have listened. So they will finally talk about whether Strongman has responded to these guys indirectly, and once again the angle of the daughter, how it could affect the baby or the family in the near future. Chabo, let me hear from you.
Yeah. Yeah, first of all, I think the idea of the goat wasn't a direct response to anybody.
Direct,
yes.
it is not.
Yes. But indirectly, yes.
Yes.
Punches.
Some punches or lines that you can clearly see that, okay, the guy is trying to tell people that they should behave in a way, yeah. And then, in fact, one of his lines, he was saying that me they do at but me punch you. That's clear, you know, and telling you that you are better insulting than even come up with a clean punch.
Yeah.
So yes, so indirectly yes, punches in the coma kaboom and even so coma
Amrado.
And I think I like his style and his direction. What he's saying is some people don't want giving them direct response, and this is a clear example of it. And at that time, he will still do his music regardless of whether they are attacking him or not. And this is the time he wants to release a new song. So the idea of coming out now wasn't to respond to the beef. It was to respond to give us a new song, but within it, I will do something for people to know that I'm still there, or they don't want direct response. And that's what he did. Lines now one line was like me no me pe beef me ni peace and mama peace mama pass. Yes. And no the one direction they say or no if you come direct to him he may respond to you, but because or no need peace as in or more mushy peace and or the pass amount. And and the other side is that all the bar obey face you if he wants to obey face you. And then the other line that he was saying that or no only do a tamba or control a back. And there's another line that he was saying that and go for be Jimmy to say Nigerian ever. But
how many Jimmy now to say
Nigerian to say Nigerian ever. Yes. So he wasn't giving direct punches to some people. Why? Because he wants to keep it clean, but at the same time you feel the punches. And this is a good rapper. And a fine strategy to get at some people's nerve. Okay. If you can't do same, you will know your level. I mean, Kaboom first one, we know his level. Or a gota guy. He will go straight, say dirty things, say whatever he wants to say. And Strongman wants to say, I'm a clean guy. Me I'm a corporate guy. No? So if you can come to my level, let's do it. If you can't come there, mess yourself there.
Go on.
Yes.
Go on.
Or mess yourself there. For those who like gata thing will hail you. But for those who like the corporate side or the clean side will also come on my side. In the Strongman, I draw a line. If you want it dirty, go with them. If you want it clean, come with me. And you know, be able to choose his side. And I like the way he's going. Because he's not going dirty because at this point he's not a street guy. He's trying to be a responsible guy. He has a family. So you can insult him alright, but without him even responding, you have insulted him already. And you know, and if you go dirty idea or no, no. I think the banner there next time I won't consider. I don't see it to be totally wrong, but it's better you don't bring her in at all because the dirty people are
yeah.
no cry say oh babemu one for abamemu at some point they will fight. And you know say oh the neighbor mu there and I say okay you are even pointing them to where they should fire first. That's all. I guess I don't see anything wrong with it. And then the daughter coming in was more like introducing the dad, saying that Dad, this is it. We know what you can do, kind of. And so if you want to attack the daughter, it's not because Strongman is bringing the daughter.
It's because you just
have
want
that
to fight.
idea. Yes, you have it in mind already. So I don't know.
You can't also conclude like that.
Say that the farmer more.
Hey, sir,
If you conclude like that, it will not be fair on somebody that because also in the party to say when you trim that.
Nah, I can't get you because
I be obia to indirect shot.
Yes, so if
you video no movie.
So
now the no baron in the be fa. Yes, obia assuming I can say ghostwriter shot.
Yes, and because no baroni had it in mind to give it to the ghostwriter. Not because
no, she knows.
And they say, what is the
so I bet so some talk about. Na bi so I bet some talk about.
Papa fama wo.
That small girl no has that mentality to tell
Le papa na kasena no. Le papa na kasena no.
So if you have issue, it's still with the father.
Yes, so we are blaming the father.
You want to go there, you have that mentality, and we know that people will go there.
No.
It's so clear.
But
we are not blaming the child for
it.
We are blaming for the father for his
Yeah,
we are blaming the father for his actions,
listen.
and not the child.
In his game said that Sammy Wukra Titi
what I say?
Yes,
it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Titi amekasa dada fama wo.
No, it's the same thing what the
Bible.
For those who wants to attack that innocent girl, they have it in mind already. And just strong man.
That cannot be entirely. Don't make it
We
entirely.
know those who go there.
Strong man told me no nko to ya. Seka kola not baby.
Can or 2 year
but ordinary bam ni nko ade ya too short I beto abakola ni bi.
You want to do that?
Okay. Some more intention. Okay. You know people who raise objections to it.
His
but they say Obi raise objection because
his wife wasn't in the video. And you know, yeah, no, mututu short man and the wife.
And nothing I task ni akase.
People raise objection.
So the
Chamo, the American say wife in the video, man, go through short man wife. Some people will raise objection to that.
And those people are still there, whether your wife is in it or not, they will still do it.
We have dirty people who do that.
Yes, and I'm saying that the dirty people will go that direction, regardless of Strongman's daughter in it or not.
And they also present here, and I say why you know fala.
Well, so
I like to wrap up.
So my point is, I like the way Strongman is going about it. If you can do it clean, let's do it. If you want to do gata gata, do your thing. When I'm ready for you, I will come the way you want me to come. But for now, I'm doing my thing. And as I said the other day, Strongman, I knew because obey to me the new a response for what they have done already. And so why will you say that when he did his thing again, now you are going to say that it's because of them? Strongman is doing his thing. If he wants to come for them, he will be direct. Waka says, oh, if you come for me direct and I think you deserve response, I will also come direct. So him not coming direct is to tell you that you don't want it. And you know, yes, I know. And when you go through his lines, as at some point he was praising himself, and at some point he was just
throwing jabs here and there. Yeah.
Jabs in there. So
subliminal.
Yes, and if you think it's you two are fashion, then they all the way.
Okay.
If you want to go there, to go there. But he will do his thing, and I love the way he's going about it.
Okay, thank you.
Strong man tweet out here during beef in the course.
Uchi enyu na kabe bo apa.
No, I am yasa me so me turn am bo Mensah. Akache mo argument yo yi, anka ma friend dada. Who share Twitter, strong man akasa ya o kan o mu bi say ono beef no onsuro nti o yama o be bo din. Na also da no ho be ebe ye indirect shots. What are you telling us? Oh, see, this got a beef song. It is a diss. A beef song. Based on what I'm saying.
Oh, compare goat.
And some not kind of it.
So what I'm saying is that, and they are doing it indirectly. And then I will say, when you are ready to do the beef, you mention the person's name, and that you are not afraid.
No, you are.
Okay. Let's move on.
Or twisting narrative. The narrative is that beef no response I hear tweet or their money dada. Well, we or a tweet or they are responding to it or catch us say some people deserve pictures. It was direct or the amount they already buy and no or the pictures about say why you know when now I beef now I know it deserve and sad no. Sani nyumi ya wabo and make us say even without the beef no. In fact his old ones in it. Ubetimi and Fadi are responding to beef. So you can also say or no one say or person coming for you or better direct. So this one he is not coming for you. But we be woman as a better punch take it.
That's why he came for Amrado.
Because we are interpreting it. He has said it clearly. Who can see I say or no say who person bad for him or also better for you direct. But why wouldn't deserve no? Or the picture be mount. This one is his song I all release it. And in his song now releasing, baby woman, who bet me a fact, say it belongs to you. And why you the amount this one the one I over quack say, eh, now do you baby the media. He is even giving you a job. Think before you can respond to him. He's giving you a job.
Okay.
If he wants to come direct, he will. He will come direct. You know, I know the woman I clear. Don't just go and say because of the why his old songs. Why you be or what? I bet me I call it for the response because the old song will be a name beef or can we say oh but only me be beef bomidin. I mention my response. Why I know that dada answer na beef we crab. So why use at that time no one connected to say or no will be but this time around obi be they are all connected say a beef no what kind of clear if he wants to come for you in a beef way he will come direct. Those people who are coming for him they don't deserve a direct response or more go and listen before you pick the ones that you think it's for you then respond to it.
Okay, thank you. Derek Money, let me listen to you. What are you also adding to this?
Bryce, I mean, I think it's Yenim strong-minded and we always know, already know what he can do. And you know here what the bars, punch lines. It seems say and you need a work.
Punchy.
Or punchy. And now we rapper beer so now say what here we say Aquarius or Pesoke can I drink today. First thing about 3 minutes say as oh tea you need in our pick line. Naka a be a possibly over responding or responded. But strategically, no, as you are doing music business, no, I think say Strongman wasn't fast or intelligent enough. Whenever a friend is saying beef, no, a buy, you know, because one beef in Basa, no, everybody who was involved in the beef was adding numbers to their numbers already, and some people are even cashing out. I might say. Probably, I don't know how their YouTube are doing though, but all combining almost 4 tracks in the way back Mako 4 now so combining any normal release crap now. It can tell say they are cashing out somewhere. Strategically, no, say that's why we encourage beef in the system, healthy beef, jaw to jaw, not blow to blow. And to say encouraging us a system near very open. Now say rappers etisima. I quite remember say time Lyrical Joe and Amrado Elbow Bosso Bassano, people were mentioning Strongman. Oh, Strongman beats me that way, Strongman beats me that way. Until the moment your name pops up, no, that was an opportunity or avenue for you to come inside the game. Game now here and we are using numbers to cash out. Because one, go to the were release. It might not get the necessary attention. A can release during beef in the time now.
But it's not doing bad.
It's not doing bad though.
8 hours and it's done 30K.
30K.
Time by there recording now I hear 4 hours or something and now I hear 12K.
No, the 12K is for the audio. He did 2 videos. One audio, one and then a video.
So, brother, I mean.
Was it 12K then audio?
There's an audio slide.
No, and now, not now. You're sharing it that yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, at the time we were doing the review, yeah.
And see, brother, I mean, the tell you now, who said the punchlines was too harsh, and it's a beef song. A beef.
Too harsh.
Too harsh. Yeah, what you say? What point?
Which line would you describe as being too harsh?
Line that ebano.
So be Jimmy is a Nigerian ebano.
So whom are you referring to? Whom are you referring to? What's that you know? Because I was like, I said what to January into what's here? Now say one sweaty two you come.
How na Reagan say ono de say obey beef on fan wada bebo dim.
That is one thing so or they want anything I make say or person or join the beef now. This was the right time I can so push. That was the right time. Then was the right time I so push it to. Not now because it's a beef song now really easy. Because what the punchlines now to me so no he's pointing people. He wants people to respond. And it's a what line womb. That's what respond there, not respond, or respond there, now what actually. But I think he wasn't smart enough as it stands right now. Because let's take this scenario. Ebra beef ne cost between amrado. Naka ononso e di go te dia beja tum say gbanya. One will be a look at how it is going to flow. One will be a dion with jatum. When sutia or some ready like that is how the industry needs to grow. Yeah, no beef.
We're free advice now. Rude boy, the mom
Rude boy, the minimum person today. That's a minimum person today because even in Nigeria, you can beef before and say no more baby do this level. Yes, on my year no more baby do into some crying no, not some more qua. Almost sunyani yemra. We are on our way coming. That's I think Strongman needs to, the management team needs to know how to strategize things, especially when they want to release songs. The hip hop culture, beef can automatically you can't take it out. The rap culture, beef can you can't take it out because even under normal circumstances, artists be releasing in as a rapper or punch it. Why an album? Sa kwa de rollers and cigar utie baby abefo se ode wo enso nya wo oye ni fu album no de ba but utie a obefo se ye wo enti rap the punches room but edu beef na say ye kwa if you are a rapper I would advise you to join the train because one it gives you the exposure you have to join the train one it gives you the exposure two it gives you the numbers three it gives you the attention. Into combining them way as a brand and it builds you. Into once you are building your brand, now say Obiansu say when you talk about rap in Ghana, we can't take Strongman out. Now say rappers are beefy. Now say ultimate rap. I'm not crowd ultimate to direct show to everybody. Utie to me say where do be a deal? No be a deal. Now so bet me afa you don't sit down. Now beef need to a training you know what be release goated. Just among all those calling themselves goat, you know, you are the goated. When the word forward you say, always goated. What does it? You know my name, no. When I tell my no better say. Sablen so yeah, na ki hia chairman wom. Na ki hia wom. Na ka won so wa kire obobre. E ho na yeah e tie no. Yeah, what I say, what say ne be kire say, when I goated. But Emma case ni na say beef ni na ntwa so na mfa we ma na metro punchlines bars now no all that is now not involved in the beef no now obi ani abri promoting nyom
okay
into attention na de beba will go ted so no they will not use that muscles na attention for mouth so they are pushing to somewhere else into the balance na you can't wake that beef up again well, because now
I assume he wanted to wake the beef up.
That is what he's trying to do.
That's what who assume
no, exactly
that is what he's trying to do.
Exactly what.
That is what he's trying to do. Son of person here. Because lyrical respond. If your friend is saying Gambo numina respond and any budget.
Kaboom.
Numina. Sa Gambo is a rapper. but no come on a rapper and that is the rap law no dey see ye beef a o ka won ka hu
the American say for Strongman to drop this song onu need 3 mono
or 2 shots
or targeting ko for be omo respond there be any deck
sure
say ma get it
then how come them
yes and the be any deck
respond to
okay Derek money wrap up
brass I mean moving forward no
what can the band side no
the band side the main kind but moving forward no was say artist no omo no management omo translate strategically no some who say near on be adding numbers on be get attention on be cash out online
say
because brass I mean imagine say ka ono so release at least 3 check the numbers akobenya e dey can the numbers so that by this time call cash out. But when look smart but I mean the banning so no I thought for once he was thinking about creativity and exposing the child to the creative side of the business because officially say as a person or man the banning exposure because so many celebrities are giving their daughters and sons exposure but one or the other
not in the war front because
yes
you need saying what to punches yes enti obi betimi akọkọfa ne de
eno de
obi betimi akọfa ne de aba be
start eno de odi agro amafo nso be twero nyuma momma no mo de abedese but one thing is say I will not encourage that thing
okay
no
in fact nobody would encourage that reason it don't even have to start
person the bani bamu person the bani bamu I think say I should find a nice way obetimi ayese vision no ko abeni nem no ko na ka ye hwe video na Strongman bani you when you say Strongman what I say but for you to put words in the little child's mouth words e mu odu fama omo
give it to them
give them and him for no fama when
I'm not the kaboom
what I say I think for once you know e hold the one try amani ba no enu kwan say omo ye akwala enu kwan say exposing to that side although ubetimi the number the friends and social media ubetimi add number showbiz industry but not in a way as say onu mom na start beef na mane papa.
Okay.
On open space na mane papa. Okay. It don't help the industry. And obi a throw shot to bet me at Tobakola. Innocent child or tin baby. Na man 40 baby chabono. It's not fair.
Thank you. Nana, afe mama wati ntino mama ma 2 minutes bina fa can be bina 2 more topics to go.
I am surprised Chimo is taking this position on this Strongman thing. I think it's a Strongman errors be and we need to tell him that hard truth as people, industry people are watching it being obesity up and do things right. Nebano one for now man be into it. Apart from that, I can't daddy for mom. No, any rap line was added the bandy trunk or form one.
I seen a bandy relevant channel.
Yes. And if somebody wants to respond to that line, then I'm the panebe. Obey your quality man. Only your quality film. But the point you are saying is that when Uncle for intentions, that intentions, don't create that environment for them to normalize that thing because people will raise objection to it if they do it. Because I don't think only obey your beef and the back we now and no crap on crab sandy pan and why and that will make a win for you. I don't know beef, you know.
Okay.
But who by any say ya? Omo mbeyes argument in na what it chiro say go mechi. Because one now would start this agro. So if somebody responds in that direction, the panel will be moral right to respond like that.
Okay.
But over the time say beef in the indirect and master. I'm not a strong man position or one. And you can so go be new.
Okay.
I was so throw shots in the say ya na omo pay attention to say kaboom name I'm rather mono to on any level no, they will come and respond to it. That is how we do it. Position, you know, they demand and they say oh to tuma and mo be until say a bedroom level people want to rate the two of you. After na buy any direct abubo bi. I'm rather your animal drop a lyrical joke call. Could you share the obo bi the one bo bi any. One ball rapper be any. But so call to direct shot man. That is how it works. So what Strongman is doing and then Onya na Kaboom and say I'm rather crap asaye and so drop a flyer say they are doing that back and back and kebe the pan. It will even adapt to the views, you know. Natural can say when you're 27K. Of course, you don't expect
in
Kaboom.
2 weeks.
You don't even expect Kaboom to get numbers than Strongman. It is non-starter. Lyrical Joe ni Amradu beefy. Lyrical Joe a releasing them. Amradu take it time and say no release it, or release it per onya numbers change Lyrical Joe. So yeah, don't even make us go to that direction and argue like that. We don't expect it. Yen na yen say and a Strongman Kaboom yeah banter. Kaboom be benefit. Although onya numbers in 10 Strongman. A Strongman response in the man of sign for 4 crap because okay, me on no side drop a flyer, me and training go to say no
worth it. That's why.
What did I make an
Okay.
But
wrap up.
In wrapping up, no, the person me trying to say Strongman has already responded. The other they went
with the picture.
On. We have said it here. Said the tweet and your picture no kwa. Twitter or yeah, no be brage, you know. What responded to Kaboom and the best thing for you to do, enter the studio and do something like this. You did not do it at that time. It's all the time in a real. And then our Baba releases a sad if say Kaboom per se or also a year to go and a crapper. You have given him an opportunity now say he is not worth it into woman. Say Kaboom responded to a day we are. Obeying attention now also person or the man. And you have responded.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, you are blocking Kaboom video no?
But before you watch the YouTube will give you a warning. That it contains certain things that you may not want to.
I know a mistake.
So how can you respond to such?
Well, thank you guys. So like I said, in case you want to understand the words used in there, in case you want to get case you want to get the lyrics in there. Just refresh your page after or before this video. There is another video there. The lyrics review was there. Lapigi broke it down for us and all the punchlines. Baby, you'll be a chabom. So when you're ready, a chamom, mufamom, strong now, and that is it. So, like I said yesterday, according to videos we are seeing, something happened in Ghana called Ghana's Entertainment Industry Night. Once again, I didn't hear about it. I want to be very honest. I did not even see someone mention it on social media until the event happened, and I saw videos coming from some blogs on Instagram. I took mine from Sammy K, Nkonkonsa. I think Obiche was also there, Jane Kweku, the rest of the guys were there as well. It's a Links Entertainment thing. Links Entertainment, they have people in their books at every point in time. They first. If you are not part of them, you can go to hell. You will still not be part of them, and that's it. So if you are in the industry and you understand that position, you will not be offended by their choices and selections. That is very fair and fine. Now, whilst the Entertainment Industry Night was going on, Richie Mensah, who happens to be the CEO of Links Entertainment, said something. And I want us to ask whether what he is saying is a cause to worry. According to him, when he sees stuff going on social media especially, he's not bothered that much. He's not perturbed because he knows, yeah, this is social media. Some of these things are likely to happen. But then when he hears that, or when he sees that on traditional media, TV, radio, maybe in the newspapers, then he gets worried. Because on radio and TV and the newspapers, he expects that these platforms would have editors, sub-editors, blah, 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 people who go through all these details before they are put out. But with social media, a certain guy calling himself Derek Money everywhere will just get some content and tag 100 people and bam, it is gone. With nobody going to review it or ask any questions, and everything else is gone. But with traditional media, yes, there will be a producer, there will be an editor, there will be a content manager, there will be a channel manager, all these things. So he still wonders how now traditional media is taking the shaft online and bringing it onto their platform. There's a video. I want us to watch it, and when we come back, Chemo will handle this for me first, and I'll ask him, should we blame the traditional media? Are we to be bothered by what Richie Mensah has observed? Let's watch it. I'll be right back.
And social media. So I think traditional media has always been concentrated to and social media. So I think traditional media has always been concentrated to the vicinity, whether national or to a particular region or a particular city. whereas social media opens up to the entire world because it's user-based, so you can choose it from anywhere in the world. Which means social media has more reach than traditional media. However, one thing that traditional media has always had, that social media has never had, is checks and balances. From the editor to the producer to so many people who make sure that everything that is going out is reviewed and checked. Whereas social media is one person's decision. So my question is, how do we marry the two? Because from where I stand, from all my years in this industry, I believe the most powerful people in our industry has always been the media. Whether TV, radio, social media, whatever it is, the media is the most powerful people in the industry. So how do we benefit from the fact that for the first time in an eternity, the world is a global village, which means we can share any information with anyone at the same time. But at the same time, we need to measure the information that we share. How information with anyone at the same time. But at the same time, we need to measure the information that we share. How do we marry the two?
All right, so that was captured from the industry night yesterday here in Accra. I think it was at Link's office because I saw the background of the video and I saw the Link's label big there. Chamo,
Yeah.
what do you say to Richie's observation?
It's true, but he's worrying for nothing because this one you can't do anything about it.
But I am pa.
Yes, it's
but
true. In fact, this time yes, and it will even get worse because now the traditional media, their news, even their direction, they copy from the online source.
Traditional, the online media.
Yes. They are copying from there, and you know it will make them, for them to be competitive, they will try to play the online game as well.
If you don't play it,
yes, because if you don't do it like that, you'll be losing. And in our case, I mean, we can mention a lot of radio presenters, TV presenters, who at the point it came that they have to make a choice, online or your job.
And they chose
online. A lot of them chose their online instead of their job. And that's the first indication that no, something bigger is coming. We are not there yet because of our internet accessibility and other stuff. We are not there yet. So at this point, he can say that okay, I'm still expecting something good from the media people, the traditional media, and it's fair if they want to go that direction. But they will also consider their relevance, because if they go that direction too much, they will be losing out. Like the way GTV, as an example, they were losing out big time. All the state media,
despite all the gadgets and their coverage.
Yes, despite doing all the right things, editing, video quality, whatever, GTV, and even others, like their radios, they have to follow a certain guideline, and you can't go wrong with it. Otherwise, you'll be sacked. If you are a presenter there, or if you are an editor or whatever, you have to follow a certain guideline. But they are doing the right thing, and they are losing. So for those who are trying to make money as a private entity trying to do business, why should they go that direction? Because GBC, if not that is a government entity that, regardless of their performance, they will still get paid. And you are closing it by now, because GBC they are not making any money there. The workers, the marketers, they are just sitting in the office. I've gone there before. They were supposed to give me a red card and explain everything to me. The room that I entered, it was taken. They had about, if I'm not mistaken, about 5 people there. and no one was ready to interpret that red card to me.
Wow.
Oh, we may, and I'm saying, oh, it's okay. I think I can figure it out. So let me just take it out. And no more, I'm coughing. I'm in the car.
Wow.
Yes, they were in the room there. And you know, only that not the man, no, yeah, say, oh, somebody should interpret the whole thing to him. This is this is that, and then oh yeah, and I'm sure, man, I'm saying, oh, I'm okay. I'll figure it out. And I'm the PA. So if you want to follow what it used to be, radio used to be, media used to be as traditional media, you will not be part of the competition. Now it's a different game altogether. So I would rather advise the traditional media to bring their professionalism online and try to, massage it a bit. But if you try to go clean like it used to be, you lose out. So what Richie is talking about will not work, because playing that game as at now will not give you what you are looking for as a business person. So we should rather accept what is coming now and see how maybe we can make it look a bit okay. Not that gata once now online for, as he said earlier on, they will just put anything there. No editorial policy, no whatever. They just want people to consume whatever they put there. Whether it will have legal implication, whether whatever, they don't care. So now, if you are a traditional media and you want to compete, then you need more lawyers, you need more editors, you have to do a lot to keep it clean and also compete. And so if you can't do that, it's all a shortcut kakra. So that's why some traditional media as at now trying to also play the way that people are doing it online. So Richie, well, the worries needed you know, I would advise him or anybody who is also thinking in that direction that they should move on. Online, there are some people who are doing it cool, like they are trying to be professional and even winning and getting the numbers. So the best advice is that what we know now, the whole thing has changed. So if you are coming in, please try and bring the traditional stuff in here and for us to get something better. But if you say that when you see a traditional media doing the same thing online, you get worried. You will be worried forever. Because they will lose in the business aspect of the whole thing.
I see. Thank you. Derek, you are also operating in both areas.
Sure.
As radio producer, online person, website, that is e-news.
E-news Ghana.
E-news Ghana. Yes. How are we solving this? Your best solving problem is saying.
That's a solution. Anyhow.
Headline. There is no solution to it. Aden nipa na ewo. Set Richie aka nipa no muntie enkonko practice what is right.
I don't know cry how ankasa ne say.
Ne how ne say traditional media should operate a little different from the online media. But is moto boom.
Brother me, yeah. Me see video no, I'm like Richie cry na ya support ne say. On concentrating na adwuma. Oh say.
No, you don't say that. You don't say that.
There be o dey metro ni ntia make
ecosystem o ka ho bi.
Met was here. But o dey ni video ko to YouTube o person man for ko hwe. Traditional media and social media no na compare wa han. But let me start with let me start with a scenario. There's a sports journalist called Fernandez.
In Ghana.
UK.
Okay.
And Rebra na transfer deadline na basa no na o host Twitter space. On Twitter. Transfer deadline na basa no ano call live. Why in studio setup no call live.
On the fee.
On the fee. But why in setup no call live.
Until on your ma institution ya.
Okay. Host Twitter space. And within a space of 5 minutes, you know, na the views, you know, 100,000 plus.
100,000 K
plus.
Bring the K.
100,000 K plus.
Then that one will be
100K.
100K.
There is no stadium in UK. Capacity 100,000. but on only space, you know, where Timmy hosting per 100,000. Just imagine how digitally we are going. Just paint the picture.
I get it. I get
go
it.
through any protocol.
Any protocol. And so Hona no tie live update. We koha nom. People join because they want to hear. That is the level we are going right now. When you come to Ghana, Maka, you can remember Ghana. When you come to Ghana, a radio presenter will sit on playing drive. A friend is saying, Oka News. He will direct people who are listening to the traditional media to go to social media and go and watch a video they are talking about. So you, the traditional media, no, what I say, instead of you to do something extraordinary, no, what I say, now you say pamo no te or her way no, or te radio no near pamo no social media. So the friend is traditional media are harming themselves. Because one, Sammy radio and me trotro mu na me tie radio. Na say news no, send ya yang so kan news no local language. The way mo be kan no. Now me direction instantly no, I'll set from my radio to go to Facebook. Na me ja radio ni tie because there no me hwe na ma san tie. Enie pehwe aso petie, say na Nyankopon bo yen. Into ho no akonya both. One man nefi traditional media echo. So the traditional media now pamo people to go to the social media. Secondly, if you ask me expand it, the more the word is expanding, the more we are getting so many creative and innovative ways. You will hold man, you will WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, you TikTok, boom. So many apps are coming. And the more we are growing, the more we are inventing things. In the maker said there's no solution. Kwana because I better the bino. Ya really crap na traditional media bit miegu. I'm telling you honestly. So Oman innovative, very creative with their programs, content, solid content. Bema it will stick people to watch your channel now. Traditional media bit miegu. Because
that's scary.
Yeah, because one, traditional media no we are science streaming on social media. Well,
one microphone option.
One microphone option. There's to choose from. And one thing they say, there are lots of people who trying to pump chrome. I always say this: when you sit in a trotro, everybody's attention is on their phone.
Yeah. If I'm not in the trotro, everywhere people are seated.
Attention, so nipa do send the TV, BT radio at that instant. Or phone, so TV see on more, and so still no on the phone. So until there is no solution to this. If you want, there's no solution. The SAA and say we have to let our programs be very creative
and biting,
entertaining,
so
catchy,
educative. Put the phone down.
What I say, what you said, the okay is very educative.
Like showbiz daily.
Showbiz daily.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What I say, what you say, obit me showbiz daily, and not the phone at until you say I need to pay attention to what the gentleman is saying. And to say I'm father. The spices now we programs mu my traditional media now my solid and educative entertaining content attention they accept that. And one thing so they say our traditional media especially television that's I mean there's no programmer obetimi atena aka say this is very educative, informative, entertaining. I'm telling you honestly. Chese obe kono the star mama for the omo ye say or TV no remote ni kita no. Or to anapro. Onya one channel po. Obetimi change channels ni no you see TV ni hwini so. Enso okita be something channels so see hwini so. Why? Because the programs na ye wo traditional media ne so no enye papa. Instead of us say you be pay attention to that no. Say you pay attention to that brasa me e be kakran traditional media begu because attention in na shift akwa kogu social media, that's the is which you can't take it out. And I was say your programs no
attractive more.
Very attractive. I obit one ontimi sorry. And that is the channel we are going, and you have to accept that channel. You have to accept that channel. So your friend is saying Facebook ni YouTuber. My show na we no. Omo compete with numbers. Omunyaaye. Obitimi ka say oh channel way number see there was through obi so timi ka say channel way number way there was through they are not paying attention to people who listen to them, but they are paying attention to the numbers they got on social media.
Okay, be wrapping up.
Masami, and you know, I was say your system no na I was say I don't know if I should talk about National Media Commission. Say omo be hwehwe to the
National Media Commission.
Business asem.
What I don't see them no yeah, that's why I don't know if I should put it to them. But I say na who say this era you do attention is shifting from our traditional media. Because one, if your programs are good, that's why you are going to get advertisement, endorsements. And also na be kusin show no. Because we show check na say scanning show ni so na betimi agu okwam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know, yeah, Juma ni pen. Scanning so na koba sa na show ni timi gu.
As I be sa pepe show cry ma.
Yeah, ma. But say show no this care ba, and no ye tu asem. Until we should sit down, make our mind say if we want our traditional media to be very relevant, important to the viewers or to all Ghanaians, we have to make sure our programs are very solid. Give our audience the best of educative, informative, entertaining content that will let them stick to the television. And yes, our part there, the attention has already been shifted.
Okay, so I'm also looking at the business angle where Richie Mensah thinks that the guys are doing what online media is doing. Unfortunately, they also want numbers. They also want to sell. Yeah. And what is selling starts from online. So Akuapin Polo will go and put videos and photos on her Instagram page that she is now a Christian. The next day, she is on a radio station. Then they are going to review what she put there. Because I heard her numbers too. One could be a bad. Nana, you are also operating on both. How would you respond to Richie's observation?
I agree 100% with Richie. And me understanding and from the comments and they say, once social media, especially let me use Twitter. Twitter is one platform. I've said so many times that the young boys are as will be account will be a probably say you can deliberately set certain agenda for conversation. But if you go on Twitter, that's obi this Sammy flex home commodity na aye no be a kabina oba e bia emfa say peace FM and I even show biz daily. Na yenya I was say you two sound commodity na yetimi ye findings be checkings be
said yeah papa
enya no cre e dan say na see ye we anko say we say de omo kan enya no cre dey say na ye no cre no na yen so yes I act to say the obi or not Twitter on no person set the agenda they have a conversation say your numbers be deliberately say ye bonimu say ye papa mu na wo traditional media na wo ethics be what should that go school akosua to practice na wo dey no to nchen say me pen numbers na me business
no I started
ye and the enjoy obi a fiscal and the angel will be an angel survivor.
And then I say, and
America say, and the angel will be an angel survivor. And could be on street, you know, she am and now we got our phone about bombs or tournament to member now. One, name the phone number. And no member police be unquestioned. Because I know so the obey me, I now who are the moon or did he?
Then 16 call yes, kind of the social media.
Yes, for those who think they can do that for free.
Oh, yes.
You be frowning upon. Say no tea, brass and measure na obi share was no boss to turn aside the police will be to me action. You be my police action. You be can am police in fact platform is you won crane my bonny across social media. You to me calm of course police to me could be chiri. E ko chin crofo no. E me kasa omonye investigation. E manana kwada bibi amrada. Then yes, it means that yes, people can want to be out of the motive some person with numbers, a business then they will do illegal things, criminal things. It's you want
be online here with money illegal thing.
But if you do
who online what page away what they illegal.
Money land na it's my last one there.
It is sad and an error for us to normalize and admit or accept say traditional media no in the name of business and other things into no no, you shouldn't accept it. In fact,
your acceptance doesn't stop it.
There is a way we can stop it.
And a hard order.
One woman for good TikTok.
Allah.
Yeah, platform you on. Sometimes I may be na me to say yes bibi how can be I agree o. Ebu I agree crab be may din na waka say.
Na koso yes every time. Go.
So what I'm saying is that for us to be normalizing things no, it's dangerous. Social media, I'm about to kill anything. But yes, sure say, Chemo to make me catch him. The social media came to kill traditional media. It did not. A individual, how you adapt to it in the way. And then I say, BBC is it not still BBC? It's social media not there. Don't they work through social media? Then they call social media now because I'll pass some information because to social media says na conform post and as made and quite argument debate whether it is true. People will go and take certain links. In fact, some of the links they will go and take. People will argue its credibility. Only they tell me yes sir. All cast and about sports transfer window. There's one guy called Fabrizio. Obi of sports. Sports journalist. Obi of sports achieve beyond him that guy because of the accuracy. Oka said, man, you have to Sammy flex. A conk 99%. Into Bia Connie page so called or your sports journalist or your Juma. So
that my mind institution.
So the thing is that
but they all can order
institution. Social media.
Let me point and say what we can be encouraging or be doing is that we can make the traditional media, they can still work right. Social media no, and yet the traditional media no quite edible. That is what we tend to forget. In fact, you can't go for use social media because you strike a percentage.
Because of internet as well.
Argument now. Argument the new book but Peace FM no one FM baby on numbers in Mudru no. Yes, strike a percentage. Omu phone social more Facebook no. Omusa as compared to Omu Kita radio or Mokamu editorial mason 8 radio. Abroad one man radio no. Yes, Samo. The Yana battery when you so we should encourage the traditional media to do the things right and transfer it to social media instead of accepting say social media for the wrong things. Yes, wrong things to feed the people. What are we talking about?
Don't shift the narrative. Bianca saw when you're wrong. Don't shift the
narrative. We are trying to find ways the social media and traditional media are not very relevant.
Let me tell you why you said that. Which observation or canon? And your wrong doings or no while observing. I'll say a hard or say some comodino who social media and because some for maybe ethics to do checks, to do research, to do one. But traditional media don't have that thing. They have the tools to do those things, to do the right thing. And almost yet the social media for you and say wrong thing na social media for you. It is all try na so catch them say na social media for you na traditional media for you. We can't do anything about it. You are saying said the wrong things that they have been. They should do some. Because that is the only thing it will give them the numbers and give them that business.
That's
exactly what it is.
That's his understanding. Then that's fine.
So what I am saying is that instead of doing that, they should work right based on their ethics and professionalism. Normal transfer from social media. We will get people on social media that are discerning and will say.
Radio needs to need content.
No, my thing is that at this stage, who is more impactful, who is more powerful. Because it is the one who is more powerful who can influence the others. Okay, so if radio and TV they are not powerful, because now do you know things will happen on radio? You will not see one thing that position social media.
When say argument now, we will forget the wrongs and the right. Nobody is debating whose impact is greater than the other.
No, you said they should come and influence them. If you are not impactful,
I'm not saying influence. What I'm saying is, may see the writing on their traditional media and transfer to the bigger platform.
One day transfer about.
Now say you traditional and I Richie because on the observation why I say and the traditional media no crap wrong. Not social media. And so the imagine say the writing the Bible to traditional social media so people will not talk about it. You think today there are not people who are doing right things and people are having conversation about it. Even if Fabrizio they are making sports journalists, there was sports journalists with Bromwell Tinaka, okay, because we want the numbers and the conversation. Yeah, 2 room will be a young post keke. They will get the numbers, they will get the comments, they will get whatever business they want. But at the end of the day, a lot of people will see Fabrizio as a credible person, source, and everybody will go there. And when there is debate, everybody will call Fabrizio. They will make it a reference point and say, "Sir, Fabrizio say." Fabrizio not on social media. He is there. So there are wrongs there, and there are people who are doing the right. We shouldn't make it look like we cannot do the right things on social media to get numbers. We shouldn't make
nobody saying that. Nobody is saying that, Nana.
Nobody is saying that. So, maybe point in this, let's encourage
make your point.
To do the right thing. It can be done.
And one content.
They are human beings. They can do the right things.
And one content
on social media for people to still follow.
And one content.
And accept it. Say, be beyond to me. See, be beyond. Yeah,
and one content. And one content.
Then still now, who admit it? Say bonny name koso.
Obianka say bonny bia obabia na.
And make us observation.
Derek, I beg you.
Observation na which ya na all come comment na yen ye do nkomo. O say eye bonny. Obia. Unless you are saying rich comment no enye bonny. Observation no enye bonny. Enye bonny anko share.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, Chemo,
yes. He's tracing the narrative or twisting it.
Because
of course, before I started,
what is Richie's point?
Masa, before me started, make I said Richie, I'm not can no crap, but it won't mean
yes.
So why do you twist it? Yes. So why do you twist it and say that we have encouraging bad
content, high content?
Men twist the narrative. Then come and say we can first. My first statement. Hey, I say. As I'm not Richie, that is what is happening, but nothing can be done in that context. In fact, I went ahead to say, because nothing. I went ahead to say, lawyers, more editors, I say all those things. And that thing, if you want to do that, that's what you need. Me can't no. So men twisting and say, yeah, encourage you. No, me canning na intimate.
It means there's an option
against business. So men come manage say, men come manage say, yenzi person can do the wrong thing to make money online. No. Omo making money, proper money online, they are not doing the wrong thing
at all.
If you do the wrong thing, you won't get the following. You won't get the numbers to make money. Clear. Nobody will say do the wrong thing and make money online. That's not the point. What we are saying is that as we talk now, system
completely.
Almost everything online as now, they don't go through protocol to bring things. Fabrizio and whoever or Kahubiano, they don't go through protocols. Oh yes, I will train protocol. Obi the paper, you will not be that. And design the right source, according to him. Now or the banner working manner. He is not using traditional media to do it. He is using the current system. You don't need any protocol. You don't need any editor. Those things, you know. So the right source end of the year. Because of competition. Some people will not go through the protocol and get it wrong. And now, because of competition, that's what will happen. You will get the right people online, and you will get the bad people online. And if you just push your attention to those who are supposed to follow the traditional media guidelines, you know, GTV, we have an example. What is GTV's impact in our system now? That's the point that we are making.
Why are you not using
pause.
Almost some more BB rights. Why are you not using them?
Yes, and
okay.
So my point is simple. Nobody is encouraging that do the right things and make money. No, we are saying that the system as we have now are changing. And if you try say percent or correcting it won't work.
Backfire.
So just deal with what you have and do the right thing.
Brother, yes. Still now you heard traditional media and social media. No? I'll say this. Nana Reagan was making reference to BBC, that BBC is still staying relevant. BBC can pay money to do documentary. When you sit down, you enjoy. And you know, it boils down to creating solid content. Because BBC is still creating solid content.
Which is an option to do.
What I said, but we are not creating that content. So your relevance in Kosoro, because when you the traditional media, you are feeding on social media. You the traditional media, feeding on social media. How do you want to stay relevant once you are feeding on social media?
Okay, I think you guys have made your point, and let's look at a very final story before we prepare to church. Richie, give me Aisha Modi's post on the screen, and let me see what we can do with it. This is going to be the very final topic. After this, we run away. So she loves Stonebwoy. Aisha Modi has put out this, and this came because Stonebwoy, in an interview on Accra FM with Nana Romeo, had said something about their relationship. Reason Aisha Modi has put out this. And I think the post she made, there were two posts. She made this post and another post. If Richie has them all. Okay, so I'll be reading all of them. So this is the post number 1. She says, if I don't want to explain myself, it doesn't mean you can talk anyhow, anywhere, or massa. The world saw my contribution to your label and brand. Talking as if I was using you for hype. I was in the game before you came. And even if you are big, you are not bigger than my ex-husband, Ofori Amponsa, in any ways, yeah? Stop being ungrateful and be real for once, because the internet never forgets. Everything that happened was recorded on my phone. And if I wasn't that important to your brand, you will not call back asking me to forgive you for what you said. It is also recorded, so for peace to reign, let me just sleep where I'm sleeping. And if you don't have anything better to say, don't talk at all. I was there when you needed me. Never did I take even 1 Ghana cedi from your brand, but I rather invested my money, time, wisdom, and energy to your brand. Kindly hush, please. Don't let us do this because I made a vow not to talk or bring out recording of what really happened. So please, let's respect ourselves. Thank you, and this is to whom it may concern. Stop pissing me off, I beg. Don't allow your ego take you away from yourself. And this has been your biggest problem in your career, and that will be your downfall if care is not taken. Gratefulness is the key to greatness. And I'm giving you this advice because I still love you as my own. Nothing has changed, but you really need to learn how to be grateful to people who come your way and support you freely with good heart and mind. So like I said earlier, all these things that Aisha Modi has started throwing on social media came after an interview Stonebwoy granted. Stonebwoy was there to promote his ashama to the world. He was asked a question about his current relationship with Aisha Modi. His response has instigated what we are reading. Now to post number 2, then we go watch the video. What did Stonebwoy say that warranted these comments from Aisha Modi? She loves Stonebwoy. It says, our ego takes us away from ourselves and who we are really meant to be. Learn from yesterday, live for today. The most important thing is not to lose yourself. Happy weekend, my lovely family. Mad love to you, blood. Beam Nation to the world. Those messaging me about this video should please stop. There's nothing wrong with what my president and brother said. Let love always lead. And she added the thank you message, the emoji, the fire blazing emoji, and the laughter and down laughter emoji. Oh, we are not say boy. American, I'm a boy. What happened? What did Stonebwoy say? Watch this video from Accra FM, Stonebwoy versus Nana Romeo. When we come back. Yeah.
Well, I want to know, frankly, from your heart, the relationship right now between that bullet back there I want to know frankly from your heart the relationship right now between you and Aisha Mode. She loves Stonebwoy.
Ooh. Yeah, but second camera. But the woman say from my perspective, there's no, I don't have any wahala with her. You know, security because yeah. Me nada me down for me down for nkofo a wo mu ni me ene nkofo a me ni wo mo said ya me su ne me ban ti ene woni me a woni me hu obi say a me ni wo a me ntumi nso la ken de enhwe we ni mu anajo but embusu ansem de ensem bebre na asem obi tumi ni me twa picture krana or the aye nation e woni baby eno no so ni papam enti de maka no say wo tumi de wadwen si so a ye de ye bebre
me dem busa sa kwa for reason
artist ye bebre obi tumi ni wo twa evoni keke na nsem we di ekire de wo tumi nya asokra na wako tibie na wako yi ano enti say de be kan de na kasa.
Okay, me another question never share fridge mo. Now it was for a security reason.
Because
now we say udino and that's so and I said BBC a be related to until na me na waka on from mum. So we be officially no.
Nana, where they start here now? You feel you're not better when me starting. By a point, me and you're time. Sorry. Okay. The Stonebwoy answered the question right.
In my personal opinion, as Nana Reagan, I'll say no.
He did not answer the question right.
No.
But who else would you say yes?
There was a straight question and said only the relationship.
It's the same.
And so clearly this only the relationship. Money be in the man. You see what picture channel the cover the picture never back and it's a honor and normal case answer question. In fact, and then a bema will be a person or bedroom say be a BB because BB is a solid argument. The picture bit. I'll be connected and even though I'm both be adding. And see, all of the mention my conclusion say be and the answer question and query because there's our man for I just say, oh, yeah, be home money and I say, but because of the way I'm at and the way I'm in planet say. And to be anyhow, if I don't want to, I've had conversations because I did start a posting course, I've had so many calls, mentions, let's say, in fact, your group in the Mokra, so the conclusion is that there's nothing wrong, there's nothing happening. And the Aisha posted ABI, I won't say a direct response to Stonebwoy interview because I have seen a lot of people, majority of them are SM fans, on my video, no. And I'm going to trap Aisha post and I'm going to boom and I'm going to posty.
I'm going to come market.
And it also brings me back to conversation they announcing I have about Shatawale and how being natives fans mention him when it's negative news and that the nigga was trying to make us understand say it does not really affect Shatawale as you want it to be. It rather promotes the West than who favorite artists. So in same line, I think that in this particular situation, what SM fans and whoever that is talking about this thing is doing and mentioning Stonebwoy, it's a win for Ashaman to the world and nothing else. So whether it is deliberate or not deliberate, you are not doing anything different than making him win. But between Aisha Modi and Stonebwoy, I can tell you it's
I see. Okay, direct money.
Yes, sir.
Nana Reagan say Bibi anyhow according to Nana Reagan.
Must say Ochina Ashaman to the world.
Yes, Ochina na we are my announcement.
And I'm going to a sister.
Is it?
And I'm going to
a interview back last interview.
And this about
and the days I
corner Ashaman to the world.
Yeah.
Very funny, sir. Now let you know say and
how to let them know
the post no or say to whom it may concern.
Yeah.
Then so say then you power the post woman into wa be jama ho bia ultimate jama
subliminal post.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I think
and Stonebwoy so beat me chop photo no the nation that don't so.
Well, I think so I see two things here. No say they all. I see two things here. One, it can be a publicity thing for a friend saying, "Sammy to the world." Now, you intimiate who they make a cry because it's me both angles. Now you talk bomb baton. Now I'm attention about so because you himself some fans no more far and no cry be lutia my Sammy to the world. Yes, some fans to be room more. Yeah, until I see that thing from that angle and we see another point. But I think if there's actually something going on. Then I think Stonebwoy in the question in the one answer question here. Because we all know the relationship between you and then Aisha Modi. And if a host actual question amount, what's the relationship with her? Oh, we are cool. You are good to go. But if you at the end of the day, the host cannot trigger you to say something you are not willing to say.
Are you encouraging lies on radio?
It comes back to us about Stonebwoy. Sometimes I might lead to some of this conversation. Okay, on the same platform.
But I'm not encouraging lies on radio, but at times it do happen. Yeah, it do happen. And if it's really true, said there's something actually going on, and I think Stonebwoy should be very careful because you all know how people tell Aisha Modi have been with your brand. Or your donations, you know, be like Obianim say Aisha Modi Krapo there, maybe or possibly Koka management team. That's what so many people think. But because
that was before, innit?
Yeah, before, and because of a brand network and also I no prove two brand no one way or the other. Like everywhere you go, she loves Stonebwoy. Into a person like this or a personality like this, you know, JJ, because he has been very pivotal with your brand, building your brand, putting your brand to the right structures. And he said, "I come and say, yeah, you shouldn't throw direct shots to the person like that. Any part, input or the akum na say what is asem na was ohobisa no bit me for picture the twa meaning say any picture bia Aisha Modi atwa no ohia ba bi no no twa I no dey ginidi. Is that what indirectly you are trying to put across? Yeah, that's it.
So
but now some no can bit me twa picture no dey koye no dey so no so tro ni post no see to whom it may concern. What everybody honestly post does it to whom it may concern. I think if there's something going on, I said Stonebwoy or yesterday I cannot hear him because or two nanamu you put it that with two nanamu because obi otimi a foul brand to no so at the end maybe without a big cry I can boldly say Aisha Modi I be with the brand cry Stonebwoy na no but in the name of I love Stonebwoy. And Tinipa be saying no, we hold that people with high esteem. If it's a violence crowd montema, you find a better way to settle your beef. You don't go wayward to do things on your own. And American, if not say a hype from the to assignment to the world, so they are. Then Stonebwoy say or say no or answer the questions a year or be crying on now want to name a year because there's not a fair judgment to Aisha Modi.
Thank you, Derek Money. Yes, Chabu. Nah, I'm quite sorry.
Yeah. First of all, I think that Aisha Modi assemble on tunable.
Assemble in Yabutre.
Yeah, or preno. Or the second, post in a correction to the first post. She was trying to do damage control after knowing say what misfire, and I say one can say and on the second post, two now you can clearly see the difference. Or kind of can be and first of all, and can obey me, I can say as someone if you want to stand on that, then that first post, shouldn't come. Second post correction, and a give you direction to the first post, say yeah. Because the second post, says that he's the president and my brother.
Yes.
And who is the president and brother?
Yes.
And in this case, me, I think that I shall want the moment goofy.
Me wa first one across also cause it Beam Nation.
What can Beam Nation? Like I said, there is nothing wrong with that. My president and my brother said, "Love, let's love lead, always lead."
Yeah.
And the way when I expose, you know, this thing has exposed her. After first post, you know, I was how do we buy? I expose, you know. And
I think this was rather the first post she made.
And some mom na second one.
Come
on, I don't cry the assassin.
No, that is what it is. So the first one, no, a video ne babo. This first post, no, it came with the video.
Okay.
The first this one she posted this one with the video.
And no, guys who jina hwa. Because I quite the way a Stonebwoy answer a question now. And I not so I the same thing. On the Stonebwoy first answer no was where he should just stop, like after saying that, oh, you know how you
no, but you must move a dream be more say media say na Reagan no, say Aisha no, say Stonebwoy. None of them can tell me say there's nothing happening between the two of them.
Oh, of course, I know they say.
And nobody can tell me I made Jedi. I can nod my head to you, but me knew near. So if why are they not being bold to clear it once and for all? No, be funny baby.
The thing is, no, I don't know. They are any direction.
One area, we are then only will be a bobra is sign. Muntimi kasa master within 24 hours. Yes, I'm okay. You are not being real. Unless you want to fake. If you want to fake, yes, throughout your years, you can be nice and happy with somebody throughout. But if you are really real, being about speaking the truth to people you love and people in positions. If I love you, now I'm saying they are sorry and area board. Why it far from me? I was saying to me catch and that is the nyama ebe and them and they will be them. Ebi will be anya Aisha this to Ebi will be them. But to say issues are obi betting aka say asema ba sa asemi abe so anu a enye ye enti omo ntema say and I say omo ntem omo nye papa biem omo nti say de omo tini biem. That is where I am saying say bibia sign ni ho.
It's not true. Yes, Chamo.
No,
it's not true.
What I'm saying is I shall more the post now and I expose or giving credence to the fact that there's something going on. And better think I'll best stop it after there's nothing going on. He's my brother. It was okay a response to that rumor man for having. But the second post, you know, any details now they buy, you know, Emma really is there something going on? No. And then Stonebwoy too. The first answer no was perfect. I mean, oh, there's nothing going on. We are okay. But even the host will ask that question because Yatiti said BB and you know you had an opportunity to
clarify once and for all.
And say like even if there's nothing happening, and I say BB or by anticipate first in the beam, on say like, oh, you all know how I'm in any tears some time ago and. The way I near you close, maybe but this time around, it's not like that. But you need that. Maybe what you guys are expecting, say, on to na money, to money in the bingo. May I think that kind of answer, no person they must say, oh, we are okay, but it's not like the some time ago. It's not like some time ago thing again. And then on you know, I know it will be to me a picture now or the Korean nation. Oh, when you beat me trap picture the Korean nation. Now I shall more the trap picture at the year she loves Stonebwoy there. Some people will connect it to it. But me like now you have given room for
suspicion.
Yes. And the money evidence and necessary response now I shall more the buy and then I make us say I shall more the on Tony book. There on Tony bonus says what me have baby said there's nothing going on.
So they have that mindset already.
Oh no.
They do.
Maybe
like the same thing. Those who wants to have that conversation, they have it already.
Of course. But when you present your case, in this case, when you present your case, in this case, say, I'm not like we used to be as a baby. But we want cancer. That's why we are having this. You can say, oh, there's nothing going on, but we are not as we used to be. What we into the back.
Do you know what the journalist was trying to get? He was trying to get that because the lady is still using your name. State emphatically that whatever she does out there with that name, is it linked to you or not?
And even if it is linked to you, how strong it is, because you know, say, sometimes.
And I will say, Obia to me for Odina, or then one man for. Now, as musicians, more wow.
Like, wow, Bibi and I am funny, sir, based on that. Oh,
Bibi, there's something. Bibi.
Them better, Bibi and you asking, said the Omono account.
I know you guys are saying Bibi and you to the camera. But me, so you share camera, I can say, Bibi.
Then I'll catch it.
Me. I'm going to green worry. W, green for the don't to marry. Me not make us marry.
W, when they catch it as a green, so don't say green for then they catch it.
You.
And you know, like my advice for them, especially Aisha Modi, and he said she should be slow to respond to some of these
issues. Okay.
Yes, maybe Stonebwoy next time around, ABR on go beyond. Oh, we are okay, but maybe it's not as we used to be.
Just we quite a simple question, a simple answer.
You in picture, for nation. Like on you, but
stay away from those things.
Why I'm going for Aisha Modi? Say, yeah, on Stonebwoy. Who ni post be na aftermath. Was who ni post be. I want to say, as a one no of so damage control. And before you post, you know, say, what to book a damage control never. Instead of coming and trying to go correct it, you know. That's why I'm advising her that she should rather be like on delay in her response or more on your quick response.
Wow, fantastic week here on Showbiz Daily. Let me say thanks to the Pundit from Monday to Friday, all those who passed through. God bless you so much. Intimidado Solomon came today. Derek Money, or software, came today. Nana Regan is also here. Digital Rasta Currency is on camera throughout the week. Richie Flex is the editor director throughout the week. Emmanuel Vorilapiji has been producing some more content throughout the week as well. And again, if you want to understand Strongman's goated lyrics, just refresh the page and watch the video before this one, and you are surely going to get the understanding from the beginning to end of it. Remember, we are still talking Dubai, so if you want to be part of it, give us a message on the number on the screen or give us a WhatsApp message and we'll take it from there. Now to Aisha Modi and Stonebwoy finally. This is what I think. You guys are keeping sentiment in you for too long. And I'm saying this without looking back. Stonebwoy is keeping sentiments on Aisha Modi. Aisha Modi is also keeping sentiments on Stonebwoy. Unfortunately, they are telling others more than telling themselves. Talk to Aisha Modi. She will say something about Stonebwoy. Talk to Stonebwoy. He will also say something about Aisha Modi. But unfortunately, they want to pretend everything is well. To me, as someone who has studied human beings, when the question was asked him, his first reaction, crampo, gave him out. His first reaction gave him out. Because that question, the moment he was, I said, whoa.
And then you come back to say the BBN. Then whoa, no.
What was that reaction for?
Yeah.
So I still think that. Oh, no, we're gonna feel. So what I think is that no matter what, the thing, you guys can solve it once and for all. Aisha Modi also feel says Stonebwoy don't know should be Johnny D use. That be Johnny D use. Do you wanna see? Change you didn't call Aisha Modi. Then we know that there is no link again. Because I'm sure as it stands now, Stonebwoy, that's what Stonebwoy wants Aisha Modi to do. Yes.
Oh, the statement no beat me for the the statement no making
that is what someone wants Ashamodi to do.
Beat me for the not that nation.
Not the nation. That is what Stonebwoy wants to say.
But they try to no so the nation.
That's okay. Only ministry here. Say my essay, me ungrateful because so ungrateful church Stonebwoy no can accept. What I did, my branding, my money, my wisdom.
I know Obian defend it. Two posts, you know.
No, we know. So me person me tie cry she knew. Ashamodi, the guy has been ungrateful to you. The guy has been this to you. Change his brand from you.
She lost Stonebwoy straight to Ashamodi. No be him say
why you something.
Cry.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
The holidays. Weekend not starting. By the can kwasori ko bompa da nyame ase. Obetimi adjoin e wa sorry no. But ka say weekend is so you prepare content be go ama wa. I also enjoy Sammy Flex TV. Your friend is Sammy Flex. You be share BM on another day. Bye.